What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So SMU's offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. He's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Jennings. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to... turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. It's Gibson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Bringing the heat. Turns it loose deep. Makes the grab on the right. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Seminoles.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to.
Oh, they block it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style. A 74-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He tries to take the top off. Caught at the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's off to the races to the right. Defense has it. They're on the move. Past the 20. 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Oh, he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Just a few games remaining. They're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal. You still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Harden. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks, big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
And the Mustangs will try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Turning on the Jets. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Knowles. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now through this.
Moving forward.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early make makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Quarterback adapting. Oh, he's got a chance. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. They have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Copeland. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it. It's Alexander. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The option look. The pitch. Touchdown, SMU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And the Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a first down play. With the catch, it's Harden. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. And the Mustangs have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. With the catch, it's Singleton. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He makes a grab. Touchdown Mustangs. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pittman. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so
there he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Noles moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. If it's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the air, it's Glenn. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Seminoles! And that one will give them the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He'll do it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Going deep. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On target to the left. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, SMU! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Big third down coming from their own 31 to get off the field. Got it looking for a first. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Davis. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Across the 45. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Gets it out quickly. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to sling it on second down. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Back to throw, it's Glenn. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely center cut. And now they regain the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. looking to fire. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Spins away from one. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. He'll pull it on the read. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. To the air, it's Jennings. Floating away. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. And the home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game.